Good afternoon.
Okay,
How are you?
I'm very well, ma'am. And how about you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing well too. Thank you.
And I'm doing very well, ma'am. So how is your day going on, ma'am?
My day is going super busy, I would say, because as you know, homemakers are usually busy. So it is summer vacations here. So I am extremely busy these days. But yeah, that's it. My morning is quite hectic. So how about
Yes,
yours?
ma'am.
How is your day shaping up?
Yes, my day is going very well because I'm running my offline institute. So I also have to do with my institute. So, ma'am, we are meeting for the first time. So I would love to know something about you.
Yes, definitely. So, as you know, my name is Shanta, and I run a YouTube channel which is English with Shanta, and I am running this channel from the past 6 months. So, before that, I used to work as a spoken English trainer on in Taki. So, I live in Karnataka. I am a full-time homemaker as well, and sometimes I give online classes to people who want to learn English and who want to have private sessions with me. So that's it about me. I do not have any hobby because my free time is almost consumed having conversations and preparing content for my channel. So I do not have any hobbies as of now.
Yes, ma'am. Because you are so much busy nowadays, and you are a still you mentioned you are a homemaker, so you are a homemaker too, and you are a popular YouTuber too. Because nowadays, whether a small YouTuber or a big YouTuber, everyone wants to connect you. And I also know you got a lot of messages, emails, because everybody wants to interact with you.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So I want to know, ma'am, we are from North Indian. So I want to know, we should English with fluency or we should English with accuracy. What do you think, ma'am?
See, I think both fluency and accuracy is important because when you are speaking fluently and accurately, only then you will sound good to the opposite person. But I would say at the starting point, do not concentrate much on accuracy because I think that will hold you back from even speaking, even starting to speak. If you are fearing mistakes, you will never even start. So I would say first focus on your fluency. Start speaking well and expressing your thoughts well. Only after that you can think of accuracy and you can work on your language, you can learn, so that you can do.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Most of the people misguide the people. Most of the people say fluency means speaking English too fast, means speaking English very fast. But I don't think that. Speaking English Fluency doesn't mean speaking English very fast. Fluency means if you are able to speak English without hesitation, without any pause, okay, that is fluency. Fluency doesn't go with the speed. Fluency doesn't concern with the speed. But many people misguide the people. They said fluency means you have to speak English very fast. But I don't think so. And I also want to say, ma'am, we are Indian, and it is for the Indians we focus first on fluency, then on accuracy. Accuracy means you have to speak English without any error, and fluency means you are able to speak and you are able to convey your thoughts to other person. That is fluency. And if we are able to convey my message to you, so we should first work on fluency, then we should go for the accuracy, because we are the Indians. This is not our native language. English is not
Correct.
our native language. So
Hmm.
if you want to learn English and if you want to do better in English, so we have to practice more and more. Then we get fluency. And I don't think fluency doesn't come in within 1 month, 2 months, because English is a language. So if you want to learn any language, so you have to devote yourself. You have to passionate about that language. So we can develop any language,
Yes,
because
even
every
I
language
have.
has our own way to speak.
Correct,
And ma'am,
correct.
I also want to one thing. We should speak English in a right pronunciation with accent or in normal English. What do you think, ma'am?
I think pronunciation and accent both are two different things. I think pronunciation has to be right. Okay, if you are mispronouncing words, sometimes people might misunderstand it, or it is not in the usual standard of pronunciation. But when it comes to accent, I think you should have a neutral accent. Unless you want to go to a specific country, there is no necessity for you to incorporate accent in your language. It is better if it is neutral, because you are living in India, you're not living in some other country to be speaking in an American or a British accent. If you are going to that countries, then it is justified for you to speak in that accent. But we Indians, we have our own accent of English speaking, I would say. And this is the most easily understandable accent. Wherever you go throughout the world, Indian English is understood very well, because we pronounce words completely clearly, and we speak slow. We do not have an accent. So British is the most difficult accent to understand, because they kind of swallow some the ending of a word or something. They don't pronounce the entire word. So I think that pronunciation is difficult. But yeah, this is the summary of it. I don't believe in having an accent. I always advise for a neutral accent, but pronunciation, yes, it has to be right for things to sound good.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. I also appreciate whatever you told. And but some people try to make fake accent. So it is correct or not? Because they are they are showing they are no British accent, they are no American accent, and they are into say, ha, this type of they are speaking like. So I think
No,
we are Indians, so we should, because I think only 1 to 2% of Indian people they speak in accent, and most of the people not speak normally. And if you talk about village illa, they even don't know how to speak English. We are struggling for the, and because ma'am, we are from the village, and I am also from the Hindi medium background. So in our area there is no environment of speaking English, and in our state like Bihar, Jharkhand, we speak English. We don't speak English. Our teacher also suggests to learn English, but in terms of translation, okay, and
mm,
in terms of grammar, but they don't say as you have to speak English, and there is no environment of speaking English.
correct. Yes.
So I want to know how the people of from your locality, because you are from the South India, so their teacher they encourage people to speak English since their childhood, or how the people of there learn English.
Yes, schools here definitely encourage children, because my son is in his lower kindergarten still, which is LKG. So his teachers encourage him. They also tell him that even at home, try to speak English. That is what he came and told me one day at home, that my teacher told me that you need to speak English at home. So ever since then, I have been trying to teach him, not exactly teach him, I'm trying to talk to him in English, because it is difficult for to convince children of that young age to start learning English. But when it comes from their teacher or from the school, they respect it more. So he started learning English now. So I'm just giving you an example that schools here encourage children at a very tiny age to start speaking English, especially if it is in English medium school.
Okay, okay. And those who are from government medium school, they learn in they study in government school. So the people of government school also teach them or encourage them students speak in English, or only private school teachers.
No, only English medium school teachers. That too, not all schools, I would say, but majority of schools encourage them to speak in English. But there are government schools as well, which is the medium of teaching is Kannada. So it is a Kannada medium school. There you will find teachers, even English teachers teaching the language in Kannada. So no, it's not everywhere.
Okay, okay. So, ma'am, according to you, if a person want to get fluency in English, so what they should do? Means they should do practice speaking English. They should read newspapers. They should read new novels, or they should listen native speakers. Means what they should do according to you, ma'am?
According to me, they should do everything that you just mentioned. They need vocabulary, they need grammar, so they need to read a lot and they need to listen to a lot of speakers in order to get that knowledge. Then, fluency is something that you should be able to think and speak at the same time. There shouldn't be so much pause that you are stopping thinking, translating, and speaking. So, first thing, if you want to become fluent, you should start thinking in English. Only then you are able to express your thoughts very well in the language. So, and simultaneously you can think and speak. So the first step will be to start thinking in English. If you are surrounding yourself completely with English content online, or reading English all the time, thinking in English all the time, from there you will get words, vocabulary, sentences to speak. And the ultimate thing is to start speaking. Unless you speak, you will never become fluent. So it is not that let me learn everything and then start speaking. It is not that way. It doesn't work that way. You simultaneously, it has to happen, because no matter how much fluent you become, there's always room for improvement. You need to keep learning, you need to keep upskilling. So yeah, that is, I would say, you need to start speaking either alone or with people. Slowly you will become fluent.
Yes, ma'am. Because learning language is no age. You can start learning any language and any stage. Because age is no wall for learning English. And
Correct.
nowadays, many persons. I also talked so many housewives, and they told me I wanted to speak English since my childhood, but at that time I didn't get opportunity. But now we are getting opportunity because now there are so many apps like Skype, English Yari, Caplingo. There are so many apps where you connect people easily, and this is the era of social media. If you want to connect them, you can connect, and there is also so many apps you can download, and you can also learn English sitting at your home. You can practice them because nowadays there is online classes also, so you can take classes and you can improve and you can practice with any person. And
Mm.
this is a uh, platform Skype. It is also good platform because it is. I'm saying good this because it is totally free. It doesn't take any charge. So this is free for everyone. You can connect people and you can exchange your ideas. You can practice with them. You can share your ideas because now I am connecting you, and before it we don't know about each other. So it is the
Mm.
medium to share our ideas, to practice English, and you can send your message. So, ma'am, I want to know what's your favorite dishes there of Karnataka.
Favorite
Sambar
dish?
vada is famous there. I think sambar
Yes.
vada.
Sambar vada, idli, dosa. There are a lot of other things as well, but when it comes to tiffin items, these are world famous, I would say. Idli, dosa, vada, all these things. And we
So, ma'am, I
usually the
want to
food
know
is
this.
rice based.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Right. I want to know that these are the famous in the terms of matlab day means the people of there they eat daily basis or they only famous means they eat idli sambar means in daily day to day life
Yes.
or they're only famous dishes.
No, no, they are not only
Suppose
famous dishes.
we are
We
not
eat it.
Indian, we eat
No.
chapati and rice on daily basis. That's why I want, in this sense, I want to know.
Yes, weekly, at least 1 or 2 days, we have idli. At least one day in a week. One day idli, one day dosa. Then we also have chapati rice. And all this chapati rice stuff is eaten for lunch or dinner. But breakfast, we usually have idli, dosa, vada, upma, poha. So there are a lot of dishes.
Okay, okay, yes. Oh, poha, yeah. I also heard poha first time in when I used to live in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh.
Oh,
There,
okay.
I
Mm.
heard there poha.
Mm.
So thank you very much, ma'am, and for giving me your valuable time. And it's amazing conversation with you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you too for connecting with me today. Good luck, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.